welcome to this edition of the Coach's Corner. I'm Kayla Martinez. I'm joined by head coach of swimming and diving, Chad Cradock. Coach, you just got back from the Patriot Invitational in Fairfax, Virginia. What can you say on the performances by both your squads?
Well, we're pretty excited about our performances. We had a lot of season best times, which is what our main goal was. We had some benchmarks that we were looking for. Obviously, wanted to compete at our best. The difference between us and most of the teams in the meet is they were well rested. They had what they call championship suits on. We did not. We actually had our dual meet suits on, and we were just looking for athletes to compete in a difficult environment. And they did really well. We wanted them to swim smart. They swam extremely smart. We're really proud of our swimmers, and our divers were amazing. They did a great job as well.
Good. To go off that, now that your first part of the season is over, what can you take from the first part to move on to the second part of your season?
Well, we only have 2 dual meets and then championships, so we don't have a lot to focus on other than training at this point. So we're going to kind of regroup now. We're going to work really hard all the way through. We're going to have a great holiday training down in Boca, Florida. We'll compete against Howard and then East Carolina, and then bring us to our championships will be America East for the women and CCSA for the men. So we're kind of just going to focus on our training, our stroke technique, the details that will require us to be successful.
Good. It's no surprise that your freshmen have done really well this first half of the season. How do you think they've integrated?
I think they've integrated really well. Part of the things that we're talking about is freshman leadership. They've had some great leadership in the pool. They actually do a lot of things on their own to develop that leadership. So we've been extremely proud of them. They've contributed to our team by winning races, sitting there with some drive, but they've really incorporated themselves. It was really difficult with 29, so we've been pretty proud of the way they've really brought a lot of positive to our team.
Well, now that you have the second part of your season, about a month and a half away, what do you tell your athletes to stay in shape? What do you tell them to do, and how to keep focused for the second part?
I don't think we have to tell them too much. They're very self-motivated individuals. They all want to be successful. They're vying for an opportunity to compete really well at championships. And I find that swimmers and divers tend to be very motivated in themselves. And the disappointment comes when they don't perform really well. There's no timeout in our sport. There's no substitution. So if they're not performing well, you don't have that opportunity. So it's all on them. So I think they have that self-motivation. However, we're able to have great relationships with our athletes and be able to communicate and keep everything strong so that they stay focused.
For more information on UMBC swimming and diving, you can go to www.umbcretrievers.com.